Today on Villa, we got to see practically every single way you can go wrong on your defenses, and if you just switch these few things, you will have so much more success on your defense win rate on Villa, which is a very defender-sided map, and you should be able to win more. We got a big match for you today, a big barn burner, so I hope you guys enjoy. Hello gamers, welcome back to Think Like a Champion. This is where I go solo queue into champion rank to explain my thoughts and plans so that you too can think and play like a champion. Our 6-player. We're here on Villa today, but we also have a very special episode of Think Like a Champ, potentially, because if we win this game, if it doesn't go to OT, or if we lose the game and it doesn't go to OT, we are going to play a second match of Think Like a Champ. So potentially long episode coming up, actually guaranteed long, because we're either playing 2 games or we got an overtime game, which is really exciting. So anyway, we're here on the 2-bro, and the reason I picked the 2-bro for this site specifically is I want to do a little bit of a roam strat master side, but not actually. So I'm going to set up master side as if I'm roaming, and then I'm going to go underneath and use this default cam on Astro for a very easy C4 kill. I actually reinforced this backwards, but that's okay. This just still wastes a little time. It's going to scare them a little bit, make them drone, and be a little more cautious of where they're actually pushing from. So I'm going to go underneath. I'm firstly going to check this cam and see if they're even spawning over here in the first place. They aren't, so they're actually not even coming to this Astro side, but we can actually peek these guys from Master since they're all over the Master balcony. Probably shouldn't even have scanned them, to be honest. It's 4. We saw 4 over there, so we should be good to potentially pick one off here. We saw the other one on the study balcony. I might be able to get him too. Oh, there's actually one on Master balcony. Interesting. This guy didn't even drone Master out. I'm not sure what he was doing, but hey, we got our 1 pick using that ACOG. I thought we'd actually get the other guy's study, but that's all good. We'll just watch the defaults for now. No use of our gadget there. That's why I like, if you're going to play aggressive like that, to pick somebody with a little bit more utility, like, let's say, an Aruni. I mean, that wasn't the original plan, but if you see that gap, you kind of got to hit it. You kind of got to take it and potentially get that kill. I mean, we probably should have fallen off after the first one anyway, just to be safe, because we know that other guy's probably going to pre-fire us from the study balc too. So, you know, went 1 for 1, but could have done better, especially if we just give that up and then play our utility for sight. But yeah, again, if we're going to play super aggressive and we're planning to play super aggressive, like you know you're a really aggressive player, bring the traps, bring the Thorn, bring the Aruni, bring the Capcan, place all that utility down first, or the Malusi, who's probably like the best bet to be useful. Place all that utility down first, so then it's still going to be useful after you die. Right now, when I die, those 3 tubs, the hub canisters die with me, and I didn't place any barbed wire, any utility, so I'm just hoping that my teammates are good at the game and get kills without actually supporting them in any way. So that's not really being a good teammate, it's being a selfish player. It's why, you know, I could get 2 kills that round and then everybody could just go die because we don't have any utility, but luckily they're picking up the slack for what I'm not doing, which allows them to actually play off their util and hopefully win this round out. So we'll see what they do here. We got 3v2. Swinging onto it is not the... Wow, okay, nice. I was going to say it's not the smartest idea with that Aruni gate because it kind of telegraphs the play. I really dislike this Aruni gate on this doorway because you see right there even the snake just pre-firing. If that Malusi isn't crouch swinging him, he's just dead, right? Because he's pre-firing head level. So the Aruni gate, I prefer it on that study door, but it's okay. I am on my alt account today just because we've been playing so many cheaters. I was hoping that, you know, it'd put me in some lower lobbies, like lower rank. So what basically the game match makes off rank and skill now. So if you're at a low rank but you're high skill, so the game knows I'm champ on this account, but it will look for other people who are also lower ranked. So let's say like all these people, for example, they're not champ yet, but because they're low rank, you know, it'll put us in a lobby with them, but they're still champ hidden MMR, even though they're like stuck in Emerald right now. Maybe not even stuck, just like on their way to champion, right? It's only a week into the season, so keep that in mind as well. We'll go trophy here. Teammates played good there. Not too worried about that. We could do this mute bathroom setup. That's one of my favorite setups in the whole game. I feel like I hold bathroom almost every single time now. Honestly, it's because it's good. I mean, it works. It works really well. This is a site where Astro is the power position. If they come all the way across, that's okay. They have to kind of take their time to come across the map. And even if they don't, they're forced into these choke points of the statue door and the trophy door. So we don't need to really worry about it too much. But if they get Astro control, we're much worse off because now what they can do is now they can work the site, they can take master control a lot easier, and now they have this like these crossfires on the site, which we don't want. So I'm going to hold bathroom, stop them from doing that, stop them from taking Astro stairs. We're also going to use these mute jammers just to block drones that are trying to come in, and we will just jam up the master side closet That way they can't drone us at all in bathroom. So now they're not even going to know I'm in bathroom just because they're not able to drone unless they use like a Grim or something. And what we're able to do is actually hold this hop in from this side of the other side of the triple wall there. Somebody, if they're holding that, they can hold closet. We can hold the bathroom hop in with the shotgun close. But we can also kind of contest Astro stairs. Does anybody have barb for Astro? Oh, and we have the mic bug. Okay, that's great. So can't even call out anyway. Maybe we'll fix that in a second. There is a way around it. So yeah, here's the other nice part is, you know, if we had a barbed wire in the closet, we could actually C4 over this, which will land basically right where they hop in. So the second we hear that vault, we can just C4, but we're actually okay to just sit here because we can see them and they can't see us with these footholds, which is nice. That's the advantage of footholds. You want footholds that are closer to them than they are to you, because then you can just shoot them through the wall. So if you're doing sight setup, you're not 100% sure, that's why you do the footholds. Just gonna do a little pre-fire, see if we can maybe pick someone off. I like this off angle on this window as well, for if they just stick their face in it. Again, no info for Astro is a little concerning, but should be okay. This guy did hop in. Let's see for that. I think he just vaulted back out, actually. Oh, he's still in the closet there. Hold this nice tight pixel head level for if he swings this. Basically going for this headshot through the wall. They still don't know we're here, so technically we could just tuck up with a pump, too. Just hopped in the closet again, it sounded like. I'm going to tuck away from the drone so they can't drone me. Heard him got on cam there. He just vaulted back in. He's going to be in this closet now. He's going to peek probably any second here. Try to shoot this Twitch drone so it doesn't get my mutes. It actually died to the Denari trip, which is good. Hold this a little wider. There, he crossed there. Wow, wow, this guy's just tanking Denari trips. He's in Master. He's currently fighting my teammate, so we can actually swing him at the same time. I'm not sure where he went. That must be close breaks. Yeah, he's actually holding me. Wait, did this guy just get C4'd? Oh, the C4 was underneath. I thought he got C4 through the brick store, so... Oh well, you know. Gotta push him while our teammates are pushing him. That's okay. Didn't quite get... One right side bricks. Can't call this guy out, so we'll actually fix this bug real quick before we get into the next round. So if you go to your menu... You go into a match replay. We might not make it back in time, actually. I hope I do. Career, match replay. You go into a match replay, and then you can just back out literally instantly, and then your mic should work when you get back into the game. So that's how you fix the match replay bug. I know a lot of people, or sorry, the mic bug. A lot of people still have it, and we should get back in time. I think we'll be all right. Can't call out anyway, so there's not really a point to us being on cams at the end of the round there. Let's just hope our teammate wins it, you know? Let's hope they win it. So we'll reconnect. We'll get back in. We should be in back for pick phase at least. Yep, there we go. So we'll ban... Teammates won the round, which is great. For some reason, it does, like, reset your team colors, and you know we got to be team piss. That is an absolute essential. If you're not team yellow, you're not getting that team piss advantage. You need that piss flooding your screen when you get the round one, because it gives you a boost for the next round. Scientifically proven, guys, okay? Anyway, kitchen dining, terrible performance so far. You know, 1 and 2, not creating a lot of value. Definitely hard relying on our teammates. At the same time, it's Villa defense, so I'm not too worried about not being super impactful because we're probably going to win these rounds anyway, just because it's so hard to actually attack this map. We could play the mute again. I mean, they are bringing the Twitch, so I'm not really against that. We can just set up the site, play pretty chill. Either that, we could go up on a roam. At this point, I'm just thinking my teammates are doing a lot of the heavy lifting. I'm not doing too much. We'll take the back seat. We'll play the mute. We'll just mute off different entrances and let our teammates do their thing since they're doing so well with it already. And then, you know, maybe we'll actually come to life as well throughout this round, which would be ideal. You know, we don't want our teammates to have to carry us every round, but, you know, if that's what's going on, you just got to kind of go with the flow. I'm going to move this over a little bit just so it gets more of this reinforcement in case they try to Habana or Thermite it. Now, they could technically get that edge there, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll just mute this off for drones. Mute is really, really good at stopping drones, and we don't want them to be able to drone the site. We could also bring the mute jammers upstairs, because what that will do is basically contest them as they're trying to take top. So you could do a mute roam on this as well, which is really, really effective. But I'm just going to elect to mute off all these different routes into laundry. Ideally, I don't even do the mute jammers here. I just do that far laundry door, so they can't even get info on this in the first place. But this will work as well. This will allow us to kind of play here, not get dope called, play close with the pump if they try to come directly laundry. The big weakness of what we're doing right now is we're giving up vertical, not our whole team, but individually we're giving up vertical space, which means if the rest of our teammates don't hold it, they could just go above with like a ram or, you know, a fuse, who we did ban. Ram, fuse, buck, sledge, and just open kind of all of this. This is all master. This is all master and statue. And then they can open literally everything on the site except for this corner. So this is the only safe spot if they open literally everything. Now, a lot of people won't do that because they're bad, but we'll see if these guys do. It definitely happens a lot more in those high ranks. Over that Twitch drone. Now, our teammate upstairs did die, and we're completely castled into site. Wow. Okay, the castled into site is not ideal, because now not only are we all in a box, not only can they work vert on everything, but now we're completely collapsed and pinched in the site. So if they just start opening everything, we are just going to lose. I'm going to use the shield to hold her here for now, and they do have that ram. But unfortunately for them, they are going a little too fast. I'm going to try to work up red here. There we go. We can take some space back. They went a little too fast. They didn't open vert before pushing in, so they just died before having vertical control, which is where a lot of that pressure and play is going to come from. And wait for the next ram charge and then push off of that, because that'll cover the sound of our flank, because the ram is so loud. I do hear one. He might be here in bottom red. Or couches, maybe? Gonna tuck up for now. Surprised why he is not using his next ram charge. There it is. So we know he's right side master. Oh, he actually knows we're here. Okay, that's too bad. Aware of his flank. I mean, that's the nice thing about ram too, right? Is you can do all the vertical while holding your own flank, which is really nice. I didn't expect him to be ready for that, but he was. So we died. And you know, that's the power of vertical. Even in that 3v5, like, they can find the picks very easily. So you gotta, you cannot sit in a box on this site. You just can't do it. So unfortunately, we had to retake up top because we didn't hold it. And, you know, we really don't have an advantage in that fight. Going up against an R4C ACOG, taking the longest angle of all time. Probably could have played even slower, but as my teammates are dying, I kind of want to try to attempt to flank there. But it's all good. I mean, we could definitely win 2 attacks. We could definitely lock in on the attacks too. Like, the defenses, they can get sloppy. You know, it's, you know, everything can get sloppy in this game. But it's not about, like, being the best instantly. It's about feeling out the match and then understanding what you need to do in order to succeed or help your team succeed. So a 2-1 split, absolutely fine, absolutely normal. Going 1-3, you know, not ideal, not super impressive. I didn't really do anything on the defenses, to be fair, so I didn't create really any value at all outside of maybe that master hold with the mute jammers. So those mute jammers doing something, but outside of that, I mean, we probably should have held vert. We just went up way too late, so we had to actually flank instead of actually contesting it early. So it's okay. You know, we tried to support the team, tried to stick with what we were already planning, and didn't actually, you know, just didn't come together. Sometimes it comes together, sometimes it doesn't. Like that Emerald Plains game where everything comes together, you go 11-0. You know, it's fantastic. They're pushing into your setup every single round. Your teammates might be falling apart, but you're always in the right spot. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. It's okay. Now, they're going to be Aviator. Somebody asked me why I always switch back to location and operators. Honestly, I think it's just like, I'm just doing it to kind of feel it out. I'm not really thinking. I think I just do it, you know? I don't think it's something that I really I am consciously thinking about. I don't know who I want to play here. I think I'm just going to go striker. Just very, like, good for everything, right? I can just bring the soft breach, the grenades, the flashbangs, the M4. I don't have a plan, so striker is going to be my guy if I don't have a plan with flashes and grenades. Allows you to take kind of whatever space you want to with the flashes and grenades, is nice, and then have a good gun at the same time. I think I might just add some pressure 90 side early, see if I can find a gap at all. Because sometimes there is, especially since my whole team is study side. You don't want to really all stack up there. Happens. Might be able to wallbang this guy real quick. Thought I might be able to pick that thorn off through the barricade. Now I can just get rid of this thorn trap, which we might as well. Protect my drone here. Get rid of that thorn trap so it's not a problem later. And because this is actually barricaded off, we can actually just take this for free. We don't want to right away though. This is kind of silly because it kind of basically, this barricade basically just covers my flank. So if this is shut, I know I can't get flanked from here. So now I'm essentially in this like direct position to attack direct. This position to do a sort of direct attack. So it's just this guy 90. I can't flash him through the drone hole. I do have to be careful of red flank if I hop in here and want to fight this guy. I could also just work up and try to get skull control. Now let's see if this guy's actually playing 90 actively, because I might just try to hop in and fight him. He is for now. He also has a DMR, which I don't love. I'll take this. I'm going to try to hold him in here, see if he peeks it again. We have control of the angle, so we have a bit of an advantage here. There we go. Now we can take 90 off that. Is reinforced. I'm going to shoot this pipe in case they try to get aggressive back early. Now it's just about survival, really. If we're in 90, we're on a mute gem right now. See if they try to flank me from red. We just want to stay alive, hold this position. We have a lot of pressure here. Careful if they try to flank me. My teammates are top main, so they shouldn't be able to swing a bar on me. See if I can get a drone. More info for this. A drone is shot. We might be able to actually get a nade kill over this. I don't know if I want to waste a nade for it, though. I hear this guy pool table. Might be one behind bar as well. Hopefully my teammates can make something happen. Ace, can you come open the bar wall? Oh, my mic actually did not fix. Maybe I have it set to the wrong one. Try to kill this guy behind bar. If I can get a nade off. Pre-fired vault. Oh, there's that vault guy. There's the other vault guy. So you see they're in a box. This is, again, the problem. Last one's also vault. Wow, that's crazy. Well, okay, I just killed 3 through the wall and vault. This is why you make footholes on this hallway wall as well. If you make footholes here, they can't walk up that hallway because you're going to see them before they see you when you're in sight. So, 1, don't give up the entire map. That's a huge mistake. If we're seeing it at this rank, it's definitely happening at lower ranks. If you can get 90 control and top main and study and you can open everything, they are getting shot from every direction. You see right there, I think I killed all 3 that weren't looking at me. I mean, 1 through the wall, 1 not looking at me. The other guy just running around trying to survive at that point because we have crossfire from all these directions. You don't want to block yourself into sight. You don't want to give up space for free that easily. They gave up they gave up everything but 90 in the bomb site. And we killed that one guy 90. So really that's like the most important kill there is killing that guy 90. Because if we win the fight on the 90 guy, now we have crossfires, we have control, and that control is going to lead to very, very, very easy kills. So there we go. I mean, we got a 4K. We're back in the game. You know, we were going 1-3, but things can change in an instant, especially when you get those key positional kills like the guy on 90. Now, if you have terrible aim, or you know you're going to lose the fight to 90, you don't have to fight that guy either. You can just try to flashbang him or smoke him off, depending on what utility you have, and try to take top main, and then establish the crossfire from top main now, because then you have study and top main, and then you can work for the bomb site. So, a lot of ways around it, a lot of ways to do it. If we have hard breaches there, or even like Mav, we could just make Mav holes too on 90, but then we're kind of opening up more angles for them to work on us. It can get a little scary, so I don't even know if I'd recommend that, but it could also work. Something to keep in mind. Now, they're going to be statues, so we're going to spawn Fountain Side. Excuse me. I know some people wanted a Flores gameplay, but he is currently in use. So I think I'm going to play Thatcher, actually. I'm going to use Thatcher to just basically EMP anything Closet and Master Side. If they have the mute, the Flores will be able to do his magic if I'm EMPing the mutes. Even without the mic. I don't know why the mic bug thing. I don't know why the mic my mic set properly? It is. Oh, I have voice chat disabled. That would do it. There we go. So, it wasn't a bug. It was just me having my settings weird on my alt account. That's fine. Alright, so we can talk to our team now. That's good. We're just going to work our way up to this balcony. See if we can see anything on our scanner. Literally nothing. So, oh, there we go. Pulse is underneath. This is the pantry guy. I'm going to see if I can actually pick him off here. Pulse is in the pantry. Can you track the pulse? There we go. If we can get a Stamos to track the pulse, he could actually do a lot of work on him. I mean, of course we can. He's his kitchen, it seems like. Come on, that's a mute. I got the mute jammer bathroom if you want to work that, Flores. This will at least allow us to drone here. Nice, we got the pulse. That's huge. That's going to allow us to take bathroom, so getting that information to him was good. It's just a Legion underneath, but that's not a big deal. One's Closet. It's smoke. See if we can wall bang here. We definitely want to reinforce this wall if you're holding Closet. Otherwise, you know, we can do what we just did, which is just spray through the wall here. He's still in the closet here, so we can actually... Oh my gosh, that C4 is wild. That's a good C4. I mean, I got off the drone through the C4. Just wasn't ready for it. There's that closet guy. I mean, too bad. That's too bad. I wanted to re-drone and figure out where he was. Smoke is still in the closet, by the way. Now, Snake helped this guy, but she can't really. He's basically not going to be able to get closet control. Snake could definitely kill this mute. As Snake kills the mute, we're in a good spot. Yeah, fighting Closet guy is going to be nearly impossible. But again, it's like the 90 player. You killed the Closet guy, now you have the control, and you can use that control to get the rest of the kills. So killing the guy Closet is the most important person to get. Because without him, you can't get the control to kill the other people. So I think this is a good lesson to learn. You know, it's very simple, but very... it's simple in theory, but hard in actual, like, knowledge of what is powerful and what's important to actually control. And I mean, you can just think of it like power positions, you know. It's power positions, but it's also power players, you know. It's the players in those positions that are the kills that are extremely valuable. It's the guy in Clubhouse on Rafters that if you kill him, you can get Rafters control and kill everyone else. So that kill is worth a lot more than like a kill on someone who's trying to retake the bomb site in a 3v1, for example. Like that guy's going to get killed no matter what. Like that's a lot less valuable because it's like such an easy kill compared to one that kind of snowballs into more and more kills. So we'll try to put this game away here. I would love to play 2 games back to back. You guys have been asking for it. I would love to. If I have the time, I will try to do it because I think it would be great. You know, I think it'd be fun to like kind of roll these concepts map to map as well, and just kind of keep the fun coming. You know, I don't love uploading 13-minute 4-0s either, but sometimes it's all I've got for you. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. Okay, so Nomad might be a good pick here. Nomad would be great because we can take a lot of space and then hold on to that space with the air jabs. If you hear the kids in the basement screaming for help, they're actually fine, okay? I promise, they're actually fine. They're asking for their mom to help them because they probably lost their toy in the pile of toys and now they're freaking out. Kids are funny. What can I say? All right, they're going to be kitchen dining here. We could take Vert. I mean, we could just do the Ram. We have the fuse already, though, so I don't think we need the Ram. I think I'm going to go above with the fuse. Oh, never mind. We don't. Vertical would just be extremely powerful, so I think I am going to go Ram. I mean, Ram's good whether you take Vert or not is the thing, so even if they're contesting top and holding it, we can just go site and use the Rams for quick entries, breaking utility, basically whatever we need to. She kind of does it all. Sound cover if we want to plant. Oh, I forgot their bar. I forgot we won on bar, so here we go. So they have a zombie set up on 90 this time. It's okay, the Ram will still be good. I mean, we actually might be able to pick off this player 90 pretty early here. If we go 90 window with the Ram and just bust it open fast, we might be able to get like the surprise Ram kill on him. Because, you know, a doable tactic. We're gonna shoot this Astro Cam just because we're over here already. You know, we got the wrong spawn, but it's okay. It's over here somewhere. There we go. Shoot that cam through the window, get rid of all the cams. Now they don't know exactly where we're gonna be pushing from. Ooh, the other thing we could do, you know, I'm gonna do something a little, this could be silly because, you know, I did just push here last time. I'm gonna set a Ram charge on this window, and I'll use it when I go to rappel to kind of make the sound to cover the rappel audio.
Cam ready.
We'll do that. He might be looking towards there now as well, so I'm gonna do this, throw it over, see if we can find him. Just a little pre-fire. I might actually get the zombies as well. We'll reload and try to peek this from upside down rappel, which is pretty effective. I'm gonna just quickly drone. What the heck? I thought that was someone jumping out the window underneath the top. Let's see if we can pick this zombie off here. I don't know where he's shooting from. From behind this Kiba, so. Oh, Ram missed. Try to fight him here. We could also flash him if we need to. Flash this zombie. He's actually dead. That's beautiful. So we actually got this 90 control now. Oh, shit. Gotta be careful of people pushing up the hallway on us. They did do the foothold this time. Now let's take a look at where we're actually positioned here. See, we have the Habana 90 Twitch over here. We're gonna try to take main here. If they're not holding main, this is basically a free round win because we can work main. Oh, I forgot to pick up my boogie. We're gonna need that last boogie to actually get into the bar wall, which is actually really important because they have the footholds this time. Because we threw that on the ground and completely whiffed it. We don't have a lot of time. They also have the Goyo, so this is gonna be tough. We're gonna have to look for these kills pretty quick. We also only have one mag, so. See how this goes. I'm not even gonna bother with the default. I hear this guy study. Yep, that's too bad. Bit of a whiff, it's all good. We really only had one round where we were like super effective. I'm not sure why our teammates, oh, they did go study. They just tried to rush it with a sledge, I guess. I mean, with no, they didn't even have head holds. Wow. The setups are so bad and we're still losing. But anyway, the point is we worked 90. We did do some good team play on the Azami 90. We got that 90 control, but that was the only control we had, right? So if you only have 90 control, now you have a problem because everybody's looking at you. And when everyone's looking at you and they have the footholds, now you can't do anything with 90. So that's why it's so important to have different areas of pressure and different areas of control and to have a lot of map control, because with that map control, you create the crossfires. With just a tiny bit of map control, they create the crossfires onto you because they have the map control of everything else. Really, you could look at this game entirely on the basis of map control alone, okay? So let's think about it this way. If we're looking at, let me just pick an operator before I flub around. If we're looking at that site specifically, if we only have 90, it means they have control of top main, study, and top red. So now they have a crossfire onto us on 90. We don't have any crossfires onto them. But if we have top main and study and 90 and top red, now we have crossfires onto all of the bomb site, and they have no crossfires onto us. If you just establish crossfires by having map control, there's only one option they can really have at that point, which is try to retake that space in order to gain the crossfires back, or get slammed from every single angle and just get bullied. Like we saw in our dining defense, like we saw, I gotta pick an operator that's actually good.
5 seconds to insertion.
Like we saw on, you know, our first study attack, and then like we saw on their defense right there. Right? So anyway, we're going to go Grim here. We're going to try to take bathroom control. I'm bringing the Claymore just for they do these hop outs. We should be able to get this guy in closet this time, hopefully. We have the Ying, we have the Grim. We might have nades, I don't know. It's not going to be the most, you know, beautiful thing in the world, but we're going to see what we can do. I'm going to open this right away. Let them throw the C4 out again. I don't care. I'm not going to die to it this time. You can do it once. I'm not going to let you do it again, basically, is what I'm thinking. Make some noise while he hops in there. I do have this mute. I'm ready for the C4 now. I'll try to bank this B. Get some info. That'll kind of push him back. Wow, that's a bold C4. I don't think they have a pulse. I'm hoping they don't at least. I'm going to try to bait it out. I'm going to have a Valk or something. Now, they do have this mute jammer on the drone hole. This is yo-yoed off. Honestly, this window is looking really free. Yo, if you guys just wait, I can hop in deer window. Again, with these barricades are giving up space. This is basically bad castle, guys. This is basically just bad castle by putting yo-yos on these barricades. Okay, look what we can do. We can drone out site, and then we can just take site for free. Look, completely free. Oh, that's yo-yoed off, but that's fine. Look, we're in the site. We're in the bomb site, guys. Oh, these are bees. Everything is beat off. You guys can plant bricks. You can plant bricks. I have trophy. Call out the plant. There we go. From the site, we get the kills. Reload. Again, those bad. You know, plant right here. Plant right here. Pink 5. He's in these bees, right? Could come behind me at this point. Get this plant down. We're gonna win the round.
User is active. Protected at all costs.
Careful these flank here. I don't want to overexpose myself. Not on the bomb yet. That's that Valk down. This is barricade off still, so actually he can't retake from there at all. He's got to wait for him to fuse. I'm getting spotted, so we're just going to pre-fire. Beautiful. So there's an ace right there. Oh no, sorry. That's another 4K. I thought it was an ace, but you find the gap, you hit the gap. I mean, these are just garbage setups. I mean, if you're learning what not to do, this is the game to figure that out. So we're 9-5. So you could see how we can create value some rounds and not others. But by getting the initial control, you spiral into more kills. So I didn't like go crazy and win every gunfight there. I just saw a huge gap where I could basically take the queen of the chessboard for free, except there was no queen. So like they just gave me their strongest, most valuable piece, which is the bomb site, for no reason at all. And from the bomb site, we can just kill everyone because they are forced to retake onto us, right? So we're going trophy statue here. I'm just going to play smoke. I'm going to just lock down this round with the smoke. We have the barbed wire. We have the smokes for time stall. We can basically set up the same kind of way. And we're just going to be a good old teammate, a good old-fashioned teammate here, playing the support, making them plant. I mean, this has just been an absolute blunder of defense. Like, Villa is such a good defender map because there's all these different choke points. But if you just give up all the choke points for free and let them take all the space in the map, you are just going to lose defenses. So, like, hold those choke points, you know what I mean? And the choke point here is Master, of course, which they gave up for free there, right? They gave it up for free. We gained Master control, we gained Astral control, we gained Trophy control. They're getting shot from every direction, yet again. I mean, it really is that simple. This game is really that simple once you kind of break it down to the absolute fundamentals. People focus way too hard on operator and setups and strategy, and they're not focused on where should I hold? What is the strongest piece of this puzzle? It's Astro right now. It's Astro, Bathroom, and Master. They can take all the other side because they're funneling into 2 doorways. But we also can't let them do what we just did, which is why we don't want to barricade that backside. We don't want to set their flank up for them. That's basically, they might as well have castled that door. That Goyo was so garbage. And we can just run through that Goyo. I didn't even see the Goyo on the window. But yeah, we're just going to tank it and run through it because there's nobody there to even, like, contest us. Save this twist drone this time. I'm going to sit here, just listen for the Astro Pal. We don't have to do anything right now. Take some bird for Astro stairs. They could try to walk up here, but we have the barb on it and we can smoke it off. And we don't want them to hop in instantly off that. We're going to have to get a little bit aggressive here. Hop in closets, we'll smoke it off.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend
Back up
it.
to Astro for a second. He's going to just buy us some time since he just scanned us. If we can hold this rotate. Gonna have to try to win this gunfight. Again, the most important piece of the puzzle is this closet. We don't want them to be able to just lock it down. So that's a kill from Statue, which is great. I would rather just footholds here, but because we had the guy playing it, he made the rotate. I don't think you need the rotate. If you're going to commit to playing it, you're not rotating out through there anyway. This is kind of aggressive. Honestly, I don't need to since we have the 3v5 now. So the 3v5, what have we talked about? Try to think about this for yourself. This is how you're going to get better at the game. In this 3v5, how should I think about this? Like, what should I be thinking? What should be going through my head right now? You know, the point of Think Like a Champ is to actually learn how to think like a champ. So what should I be thinking? What you can maybe guess based off where I'm playing. They cannot establish these crossfires with only 3 people, or it's going to be a lot harder at least, right? So we just need to hold space at Astro now. We don't have to be super aggressive Master, right? Just hold their different pushes. Now we have, okay, now we have to retake because our whole team's dead, right? See if we can get aggressive through Master here. I think he's in, not on the balcony. Gonna wait for some noise if we want to go for a flank. There's that plant.
Friendly, last operator
We're
standing.
gonna flank now while they're planting.
The bomb diffuser has been successfully deployed.
And he knows I'm there. That's too bad.
All
You know,
friendly
1v3, that is too bad, but
failure.
we thought our teammates would hold on to it. I guess he just knew I was flanking through Master. That's all good. All right, so we're back on the attack. We're gonna try again. Get these crossfires, find the gaps, keep doing what we're doing. We create a lot of value. Like that round, we didn't do anything wrong, but we just didn't, you know, they just ended up pushing into us, which is fine. They can go for the bricks plant, but they have to kill the trophy guy first. So if the trophy guy just doesn't peek, he's essentially killing a guy in the middle of the open. There's nowhere they can plant safely except for the bomb, which we can stop with the smoke. So if our teammates just stay alive there, we can actually just deny their plant entirely and win the round just by forcing them to plant the bomb. The problem is they went for the plant after our teammates died because they got what? Yes, that's right, class. Control of the space. They got the map control, so they were able to plant. Why'd they get the map control? Because we overpeaked and we died, right? That's all it is. That's all it is. I said I'm not complaining. It's just facts. We're trying to get better at the game here. So if you're in that position where you have the smoke, you can stop the plant. I probably should have said something like, I have 2 smokes, so I can stop the plant if they go for a bomb plant. You know, I should probably relay that to my team. I was trying to teach you guys something though, which is fine. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, if the guy in trophy stays alive, they can't plant there for free. If they try to plant in the middle of the open, you can just swing them. We're not in the position to do that. We kind of have to go for the flank in that 2v3 so we can kind of force them off the plant. You could argue, oh, you could have smoked Grim while he was playing, but like, sure, but like, you know, it's not going to do anything besides push him away. We have to try to get the kills. We can't stall time at that point, right? All right, they are back.
5 seconds.
On this main hold. I don't mind the Nomad. Nomad has a ton of utility we can use for this. We could try to take main control again. Because they're not holding it, main control is going to allow us to fight 90 side and work study. However, we'll have to get 90 control too if we want to make main useful. Because our whole team's pushing study again, I don't mind this. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I don't mind this. We could try to work for main just to support them, but we have to be very careful about getting flanked. Wow, I mean, we just love throwing our body straight down the drain. You can see all the main is free here. We're going to take this fast. Again, careful of the flank. Check it once more. Yep, there's that drone gone, so we just actually taken main stairs control, it seems like. I think he's actually walking down on this. Very aggressive play by this Goyo. Let's just get out. He might be chasing here. Sounds like he's chasing. We don't have any cover, so it's not really a great fight for us. He might also be peeking this still. Quick peek in for info. I'm actually going to air jab this and just walk up. I'm actually going to go red here. We're not going to be able to take this fight on main, I don't think. We could try with the flashes, but if we get red again, what do we get? Crossfires, baby, crossfires. And because they're not holding the map, we know it's probably pretty free to take. Wow, that last bullet of that pre-fire actually got us in the head. If I didn't whiff so hard, I mean, he didn't even shoot me. That's crazy. All right, guys. Well, we went 9-7, but really this just comes down to the fact that we did not create enough value on a round-to-round basis here, guys. So round-to-round basis, you want to be creating value and helping your teams and trying to help win rounds. Like, yes, we won 2 rounds single-handedly, but if you want to win games, you want value every single round. You want to try to create value as consistently as possible. 2 rounds doesn't matter when you lose the game, right? So something to keep in mind. We're not going to play another one today because we got that big, long overtime match, but maybe we will tomorrow, okay? Sound good? We're going to do it soon. Let's see what you think. And let me know if that's something you're actually interested in or not. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, boys. Adios, gamers.